Hello again, guys. I'm back, still in my apartment, still staying inside. I still haven't gone outdoors since I last spoke to you. So, but the craziness, the insanity levels might be raising just that little bit. But today, I'm here to talk to you about one of my favorite hobbies, pastimes. Given the circumstances, it's quite difficult to show you one of my hobbies outdoors. So I'm not allowed to go outdoors. There's no football for me to talk you through. It doesn't take a lot to talk you through how to read a book or how to write an article about football. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to you about drinking tea because I've been home a lot this week. So I've gone through a lot of coffee, a lot of tea. So I figured why not talk to you guys about it. The first thing when it comes to finding a perfect cup of tea, right? This is the most important thing. Number one, no doubting it, is to find the right blend, the right tea bag. And I don't care whose opinion you ask, this tea is the greatest tea on planet Earth. It's an Irish tea, obviously, you won't be surprised. If Tina or anyone else tells you otherwise, don't listen to them. They are incorrect. There are other good teas in Ireland. Barry's is good, but Lions, particularly Lions Gold Blend in the red box, you can't beat it. It's perfect, right? So the reason I like this tea basically is because it's quite a rich, intense, deep taste. And if the taste isn't all you're looking for, if you want a little bit more, look, you've got the entertainment with the tea bag. Look at that. Wow. It's the shape of a pyramid. I mean, what more could you ask for? Secondly, and this is more important, where do you put the tea bag? You put it in the mug. You need to find a good mug, okay? A mug that you like, a mug that you see and it brings you happiness. Look, there's Roberto Baggio. I know that didn't end too well for him or you guys, but fantastic footballer. A little bit in love with Roberto Baggio. Anyway, so you have your tea in the cup, you take the water, you pour the water into the cup, and the tea companies recommend you let it blend for, I don't know, 2 to 3 minutes. I like my tea to be quite strong, so generally 3 to 4 minutes is good enough for me. Another controversial subject matter when it comes to making tea, and I don't know why this is controversial because there is a right way and there is a wrong way. Some people put the milk in before the water and before the tea bag. Those people those people are animals. You should not trust these people with anything. You shouldn't trust them with your children. You shouldn't trust them with your house keys. You definitely should not trust them with a tea bag and a mug and boiling water. They're not to be trusted. The milk goes in afterwards, after the brewing process is finished, after those flavors have been released from the tea bag. So while we're waiting for that to brew, I just want to have a chat about tea. Did you know that the tea is the second most consumed beverage in the world? It's more consumed than coffee. Can you think of what the most consumed beverage is? I'll give you a couple of seconds while I watch my tea. It's water. It's an easy one. I know it's technically, it is a beverage. You don't really think of it as such, but there you go. When you buy tea, especially if you buy a tea as beautiful as this, remember, the number one tea in the world, don't put it anywhere near your coffee. I know you might think, right, these two things are closely associated. No, you do not want your tea bags near anything that can dominate the flavor. Keep it away from your spices, away from your coffee, away from everything. Leave it alone, okay? We don't want to spoil it. And have you ever had a cup of tea on an airplane and it's tasted a little bit unusual? Well, that is because the boiling point of water is considerably lower at altitude. Fascinating, I know. It's about 80 degrees Celsius, whereas at sea level it's 100 degrees. So that's why your tea might taste differently. Right, I think we're ready to go. So I'm going to go and take the tea bag out of this, put a little tiny drop of milk into it, and enjoy it with some Irish chocolate as well. Guys, I hope to see you soon, and I hope to be talking about something that isn't quite as interesting as my brewing process for a cup of tea. But stay safe, stay indoors, and we will all speak to you very, very soon. Goodbye.